Message UK. This is Kim. Hi, I've just come live to show you a bit more of this project. I really need to decorate this spiral wedding bouquet so it can go on to the front of my website because I like to keep my website updated. Also, this is for sale as well. If you want to contact me on my contact page, you're welcome to about the details on this one. And if you'd like to create it, you can also have a look on my YouTube videos, the 3D series on my YouTube videos. Okay, so I'm just going to have a check to see where I am on here. See that I've come up live on here, and I'm not just talking to myself. That would be normal for me though if I was talking to myself. So. Okay, let's turn the volume down on this because I think I can see myself on here. Yeah, there I am. Okay, so if you want to have a chat with me, just leave a message in the comments. I think I can just see it on here. I can see the comments on here. Okay, so today I'm just going to be I've got these templates that I've drawn out freehand and made up. Okay, so what I'm going to be doing here is I'm going to be drawing around these on some craft foam and adding some more sweets on here. I've nearly done it all actually. This is nearly all done. I just need to do the edge, if you can see the edge here, and this is the front. Okay, so this is your lovely 3D spiral wedding bouquet. So if you're looking for a wedding bouquet with a difference for your wedding day, then you've come to the right place. Okay, because I make lots of different bouquets on here, lots of different bespoke wedding bouquets. Okay, so I'm just going to do a few more of these sweets. Just have a look on the edge here, and you can see which ones I've got on here. So what I'm going to do is cut some more out. Okay, cut some more of these sweets out. I need some big. I'm going to do different ones. So I'm going to do some small ones and big ones and all sorts. So let me know how the reception is. It's very difficult to improve it while I'm actually on here, but if you do experience any problems on here, do let me know and I'll try and improve it the next time. Okay, all the links should be down in the description box. Okay, for all the different things that I mention on here, hopefully. So let's just have a look and just see if all the things are on here. But yes, you can probably see most of the links on here. I've got the link to my 3D series playlist on here, my website, and so you can have a look at my blog if you want to on there. And then I've got my coffee link, but there's other things I will link afterwards if I mention them on here. Okay, so I need to go back in the chat. There we are, so I can see if anyone comes in. So if you come on, don't forget to let me know where you're watching from. That'd be lovely. And yeah, I'll be happy to have you join. I am I did start a little bit early. I was going to come on at 12. So I've come on a little tiny bit earlier than what I expected to, but that's fine. It's 12 now in the UK. Well, I think it's about 12. No, 1 minute past 12. Get it right, Kim. Get it right. So I'm going to do these different. So I'm going to do a big one and a small one on here. So this is, like I said, this is craft foam. You can buy this in most craft stores. I can't seem to get the words out today. I really can't. Oh dear. So yeah. And this, like I said, this bouquet was actually created on this channel in the 3D series playlist, which is linked below. Okay. So any questions, just ask me as you come on, or just come and have a chat with me. Let me know what you're doing for your Christmas. Maybe you haven't got any plans, maybe you have. Perhaps you could tell me what plans you've got for your wedding day. Maybe you've come on to have a look at some ideas for your wedding day. Okay. Also, I've got this new, hope you can see what I'm doing on here. Just cutting these out. I've indented this foam with a wooden skewer, but you can use a cocktail stick, anything pointed to do this. Okay. What was I going to say? Yeah, also I've got a new project that's come out, which is another Christmas product, another Christmas project, and yeah, both really project and product, which is a Christmas Eve wedding bouquet, and I just put that video on today. Okay, it was about 11:30 that I put that on, and that will also, I haven't, don't know if I've linked that to my 3D playlist or not. Can't remember if I have, to be honest with you, but it's on there. It's one of the latest videos I've done. It was put on today, so if you want to have a look at that, you can. I'll show you. Also, that prototype was created on a live, in my live section, so there's a lot of things that you can have a look at on this channel, okay, if you're interested in looking at ideas for bouquets. There's all sorts of different makes that I've done on here, and if you do request something, I will try and do it for you, okay, because these are meant to be bespoke wedding bouquets, and I'm here to help you to create your special day. Okay, so there we are. So right, what was I gonna do? I'm just gonna quickly show you. I'll show you this in a minute actually. Now let's show you it now. There's this, this is almost like a sneak peek because I haven't actually showed you how to create all of this in the first video, okay? But I went a bit ahead on creating this, some of this Christmas, 3D Christmas Eve wedding bouquet. And while I'm live, you people might like to look back and see, as I explain, maybe perhaps a bit more in some more detail, that this bouquet did change. We did the prototype, which I can't find. I don't know where the prototype. I haven't got that at hand at the moment, but the prototype was. I wonder if I can find. I don't know what happened to that. But the prototype was different to this, and if you have a look back in the other live that I did last week, you will see how different it is. And the reason for that is because we added this etch art design in the middle, and if I turn this sideways, you might be able to see the etch art, and you might know this already, but the etch art sheets have a white edge to them and a white backing, which I didn't like very much. So I decided that halfway through the project, I would cut this etch art down. And because I did that, it changed the size of my bouquet and lots of other elements within the product. So it has worked out for the best. It really has. But because I was trying to make all this work, I worked a bit further ahead than I did in the first video. So you won't see this piece go on. This is the back of the bouquet. You won't see that bit go on, okay? And you won't see this part or this part on the top be stuck on, okay? All you'll see is perhaps this middle bit and the etch art being created and this bit underneath. But just wanted to explain to you that I did go off in advance a little bit from the first video if you watch it, okay? And all of my videos, if you can just watch them before you start creating these products, because they are going through a design process which does often change quite a lot, okay? So there we are. There's a glimpse, a sneaky peek at the next video that's going to come out, and also a glimpse at what's in the first video as well. So have a look at step 1, which has been published today already. Have a look at that. Okay, there we are. That's that one. So I just wanted to give you a shout out to the projects that I'm actually doing now. This is a past one. Okay, so I've made these sweets up, and as you can see on here, we've got different ones. We've got ones with squares, one with circles, one with layered circles. We've got these lovely triangle chocolate ones and the ones with the ribbon. So I'm going to do lots of different ones, different combinations here, and then I'm going to stick them onto my bouquet. And I'm going to have a look on here just on here and see which ones aren't on here. So I'm going to do a green. I'd like to do actually a bigger green one. Let's do a bigger green one, because what I'd like to do is put some of this ribbon on there for that one. Okay, so yeah, so I'm coming on every I'll try to be on every Wednesday at 12 o'clock. If not Wednesday, a different day. But I'm gonna, obviously, like I said to you, I might not be obvious to you because you might have just come on. And if you have, thanks for joining. What was going to say? It's gone. Oh yeah, I will update all of the schedules for the lives and things in my post section on this channel. Okay, so yeah, I just wanted to do another green one of these. Okay, another green one, and what I wanted to do was put some gold on here, because this is organza glitter ribbon. Okay, and I'm not sure, it's dough crafts or something like that. If I hold it up to camera, you can see Paperama. I'm not sure if this might have been a works selection. I'm not sure, but there was lots of different glitter ones in different colours, but I don't know if they're doing it anymore. I'm not sure really where I got this from. So organza ribbon, and it wasn't expensive, and there was how much, there's 2 meter ribbon it is, so it's quite a lot on there. Okay, so I normally like the 15 meter because it just lasts forever. The 15 meter for me, it does. Okay, so I'm just going to glue that around there like that, hoping you can see what I'm doing. I might actually zoom in a bit in a minute. It's just, if I zoom in, I've got to zoom back out again because that bouquet is quite big. So yeah, so you will see this on my website page soon. Once I've done this, you can go and have a look on the link on this live, and you can, or any any video really, you can have a look on the link to my website, and this will come out up on the front page. So I really want to get this done so I can put that on there. Okay, so just having a look to see where the gaps are, and then sticking these on. So, and overlap them, you can overlap them as well. Okay, so I'm going to overlap that one. I'm using hot glue for this. Okay, so I'm just going to overlap that one, and you don't need much of it, just stick it on like that. That's great, like that. Okay, and you can do these bouquets in any color and any style you want. Okay, that's what is so good about when you create your own things. When you create your own products, you can do it how you want. Okay, so with this one, I'm going to do this with the layers, with the layer on here. Okay, so I'm going to do so I cut these out freehand, these little bits. So I'm just going to cut quite a big circle out there because I want to put a big piece, a big thing there like that in the middle. So it needs to be quite big, but we want to put a smaller piece in the middle there. Okay, so I'm going to do the red. Let's get some red, and I'm going to cut that smaller for the middle and stick that on. Yeah, there we go. And the other thing would be interesting to know, because I don't do these lives very much. Well, I've started to now, but I wasn't in the past. So I'm going to sit this on now with some glue. Don't need much glue. Okay. In the past, if you come on and you are at the end of my live, so if you come on at the end of my live, can you maybe put a comment in the comment section if you catch the end of my live, and let me know if you can rewatch it while well, on my end it's processing, but I don't know how to find out if you can rewatch it after it's not live anymore. So I don't know if you can understand what I'm saying. So if I was to leave now, would you be able to see it straight away afterwards? And if you can you put a comment in the box for me and let me know? That'd be lovely. Okay. Help me with the technical side. That'd be great. I know it's not your job, but okay. So this is this one. So we've got one of those. So we can put that one on as well. And we'll put that one on. I really like the idea of just absolutely covering this, but I don't know if I've got enough materials to do it. So I'm going to just stick to just putting them on sparsely. And then if I've got enough materials later on, I will add some more sort of overlapping ones. Okay, so you can see that that's how I've done that around there. So now we need some we could do with some more round plain ones, so more ones like this, and we'll do more ones like like this. So we'll do maybe some green. I might have to turn that around a bit quick. I forget when you're on a live. Do we want a big one or a small one? Maybe a small one. So I forget that when we're on a live here, sometimes it lags slightly. So yeah, I have to go a bit slower with some of these things. So this is that small one. Yeah, that's a smaller suite. So we're just gonna glue this into the middle here. So yeah, just finishing off some of these projects or products. I don't know what to say, projects or projects to go onto my website. Okay, and the Halloween gnome one will also go on. That will also go onto my website. Not on the front because Halloween's finished now. That's why I want to get rid of the Halloween one off the front there of my website. That's a small one. Let's do another big one. So yeah, just trying to get these done so I can put them on my website. Right, so yeah, it is. I don't know what the weather's like where you are, but here it was snowing this morning. So I am in the UK. I'm in the London area, the South London. I think it's South London, and it was snowing and it was raining here in the suburbs. So that's where I am. I'm in the suburbs near the town, near sort of the nearest few towns, quite central really. Yeah, and it was actually snowing and raining at the same time. So some people wouldn't be used to that because they are perhaps in a sunny climate or something like that. But here the weather is different all the time. It really is different all the time. So yeah, I was thinking that this morning as the snow came down. I thought snow and rain, some places some people would love that because it's so different to what they're used to. You know, they're used to having sunshine all the time, and I think some people come for the weather. It's like when I went to Norway, we went there because we wanted to see the lights, but we also went for the weather. Well, kind of. It was very cold. I might actually do square one there because we haven't got many square ones on that side. Let's do one. Let's put that one there. I like to space my decorations out so that they're different when they're next to one another. So that one, I don't normally do them like that. I normally like to do them alternatively different. So we'll do, for this bit, we can do another red one with perhaps a square label on there. So we've got a square label on here. Yeah, I like this one here. Okay, so we'll do that next. Yeah. Right, okay, so we do, what colour did I say? Red. Do red, yeah, we'll do a red one with a square label on it. So I just want to get all these decorations all the way round, and then yeah, I don't know if I might finish up with putting more on. I don't know. I need to go shopping and get some more materials. Tell us another story, Kim. Yeah, okay. I can tell you why I started to do this channel, and the reason why is because I was looking for something original and different for my wedding day, and my idea was to have a heart-shaped wedding bouquet, and I couldn't find anything that was really, really heart-shaped. So I looked online and I couldn't find anything. So my husband said to me, why don't you, well, my fiance at the time said to me, why don't you create your own, why don't we do it homemade? Why don't you create your own wedding bouquet? And I thought, oh, I don't know. So I thought, after a little bit of encouragement, I thought, let's do this. So I looked and I thought perhaps there's a tutorial on YouTube that will show me how to create my bouquet. So I looked on YouTube and I put heart-shaped wedding bouquet in, and I couldn't find anything that matched what I wanted in my head. If you have an idea in your head, it's very difficult to find exactly what you want. It really is. Which is also one of the reasons I started this channel, was so that I could give you those ideas if you were looking for something very unique for your wedding day. So I looked everywhere and I couldn't find a tutorial either. So I'm going to put a little bit of glue on here. So I thought, let's do it then. Let's just make this. So I went through the process of finding the wedding bouquet holder online that was heart shaped. So I did that. I looked for the heart shaped wedding bouquet, and I thought, wonder if I can find a holder that has dry foam in it, so that I can decorate it and I can put the flowers in. No, there was no dry foam ones that I could find on there. So I thought, oh, I'll have to use a wet foam one. So I purchased a wet foam holder. So when I'm saying holder, what I mean is the whole of this, and it was plastic, and it was, you might have seen it if you work in a florist, it was a heart-shaped holder made out of plastic with a piece of wet foam on the front, and it was heart-shaped. And I thought, well, if I've got that, I can work with the shape. Okay, so I bought this. I bought it, and it was quite expensive. I can't think how much it was at the time now, but it was quite a lot of money. And I bought this holder, and and I started to create the flowers on it, and that is how I created my wedding bouquet. You might see it in the live thumbnails or at the top of this page. It's like I've got lots of different it's got lots of rainbow roses in it, and they're all foam roses. I didn't make those. I didn't make them. So I thought what we'd do now is put some triangle ones around the edge. So I'm going to draw some triangle ones. Okay. So if you've just come on, I'm just creating some bespoke wedding bouquets with a difference. So if you are after something different for your wedding day, this is the place to come. Okay, this is our spiral Christmas wedding bouquet, which will be on soon. I'm just finishing it off here. Okay, so I'm going to do some more of these green triangles on here. So getting back to my story, I created my wedding bouquet out from this heart holder that I made, and it was successful. It really was. I bought some artificial, I think there were ivy leaves for the back. I don't know if I've still got it. If I've still got it, I'll show you it on one of these lives if you'd like to see it. It's one of the first creations that I did, and I was so happy with it because it was exactly what I wanted. And that's exactly what I'd like to help you with if you're looking for something different, because creating your own bouquet is it's not difficult. I don't think it's difficult really, because, and anyway, my tutorials are on here if you want to have a look. But I've lost my thread now. Where was I? Yeah, so I made my heart-shaped wedding bouquet, and that's after that. I also created. My family helped me to create the table decorations and all the bits for my wedding day, and it was very unique because so I was in another triangle there, because it was different colours. So it was rainbow colours, and yeah, rainbow colours can suggest other things, but I wanted different colours. We both did. It was our wedding day, as my husband always corrects me. It was our wedding day, and he wanted. We love bright colours. We both love bright colours, and so we basically decided that we would have bright colours and that we would have Italy theme. So and that the reason why we had the Italy theme, so we have Venetian moss on our wedding cake, and the cake inside was all like multicolours, so it was all different colours and different kinds of cake inside. So because we had different guests had different things that they couldn't eat, our lovely friend Maureen made this. Sorry, getting emotional now. Oh, okay. Maureen, sorry. Oh, hang on. Bless her heart, has passed on. But she made this lovely cake with different layers in it, different flavours and things, for the people that couldn't have dairy and all sorts of things. So she did that, and it was amazing. It had these masks at the top. It was just really lovely. It was just beautiful, and it was all different colours inside. So it's so nice to have what you want. It really is. Anyway, my story goes on, and I conclude at the fact that in the end, after a little bit of not sure whether I should do it or not, should I do it, shouldn't I do it, I thought it would be lovely to share the heart-shaped wedding bouquet here on YouTube, because I thought there might be a lot of people who might like to see that, because that's something I thought would be popular. It might be popular, and why not share it? So that was that was my first video here on my YouTube channel. So if you want to check out the heart-shaped wedding bouquet playlist, though that is actually one of the most popular videos I've actually done. People really like that one, and I made the flowers for that one as well. And the bouquet handle is made from scratch, so I didn't actually do it the same way as I did my wedding bouquet. But yeah, so that is why I'm going to put this in the middle, because I want some red ones on the outside. I got a bit emotional there. I never get emotional like that when I'm broadcasting normally. So yeah, I don't know what that was about. Okay, so I hope you can see what I'm doing. Sorry if you can't. I haven't zoomed in, have I? Hopefully you can see. So I'm going to just put some hot glue on this, and I will zoom in a minute and to show you a bit more of these, how we make these sweets. Okay, yeah, so I'm gonna just Oh no, I wanted that to be red. Oh, it doesn't matter. I'll just put, that's fine. There's no rules, is there? It is nice to have them the same colours, not next to each other, but it's okay. So this is a demo bouquet just to see how the design works. So this is the first time I've done this design, and I'm really quite happy with the way it turned out. I really am. I mean, you can improve things and change things as you're going along once you've done the first design. Okay, so I'm just gonna do another red one. Actually, we could put some small red ones in there around the edge. So if I do that, you might be able to see. Can you see? Yeah, it's in shot. I'll put the red one perhaps there. Yeah, sorry about that. I kind of just got a little bit emotional because Maureen was my mum's best friend, and she was very creative, and my mum's very creative as well, and so is my dad. So that's where I get my creative genes from. um, yeah, I don't know what it was that really set me off there. I think it was the fact that she would have loved to have been mentioned here on this channel. She would have liked that. She used to say, "Call me the cake lady." So that's what she used to say. Oh dear, bless her heart. So yeah, yeah. My mum is an artist. She paints watercolors, and she sells them um, at local exhibitions. She used to sell them here, but my family don't live near me, not near as in round the corner near. If you're in America, you might think that's not far, but she lives on the coast. My mum and my dad live on the coast near the New Forest, and I live in sort of South London. So I live in London, they live in on the coast. Yeah. So yeah, my mum does she does watercolors and sells them locally in exhibition. She is just what she does. She's always done it all her life. It's something I don't think she could ever live without it. It's her thing. It's in her blood, basically. Creating things is in my blood as well. So I've done all the way around here. I've put all these sweets on, and I'm going to go back and I'll put some in between. I'd like to do this bit along the edge here as well. So let's get some triangles around the edge, this bit here. So if I just put that there, you might be able to see how I'm doing that. So if you don't know what these triangles are, these are chocolate sweets, which are in the UK. I don't know if you get them in America, but they're called Rose's sweets, and these are just they're assortment box of different sweets basically, and these triangle ones are normally wrapped in foil. They might have changed them by now, don't know, and they're just solid chocolate triangles. Okay, so that's what I'm reinventing here. Well, not reinventing, but this is what I'm trying to create on here. So, oh yeah, we're going to put these around the edge. So if we put these around the edge like this, I love this hot glue because it's just so quick at making stuff. It really is. So we did for also, I'll just tell you stuff about me then. But if you want to tell me stuff about you, you're welcome to. Yeah, for our wedding, the children were really young. I don't have children, but my nieces and nephews were quite young at the time, and so I thought, wouldn't it be lovely to do some jars for the tables with some tea lights in, and get them and ask the kids to because they really like the idea. They liked painting things, so I thought, let's get them to paint these jars different colours. I've got one down in my living room. I'll show it to you on the next live. What was I going to do? I opened that drawer for some reason. I can't remember why now. Anyway, yeah, let's do some tea light holders and make them out of jam jars. So we collected these jam jars, and the kids and myself and my sister and mum, we all decorated these. Tea light holders. They all went onto tables at our venue, and we got married on the 9th of September 2017. So it was the 9th of the 9th 2017, and I remember that day when basically when I first saw the tables all decorated, and it was just amazing. Me and my sister thought we'd have to go out and do it, but the venue actually did it. The lady who worked at the venue, the organizer, she did all the tables. She made all the tables up, and they had all the little tea lights on the tables, and they were all like, yeah, really pretty because they're all different coloured flowers and things on them, on the jam jars. So that was really lovely. It really was. Yeah, so I'd like to do the same for you. I'd like to help you to create your wedding day, and give you the encouragement to create your own bouquet. Yeah, or just, even you can even, if you get in contact with me, I could talk to you about, if you're not very creative and you just like watching things like this, but you would like something like this, you could also contact me on my website, and we could have a chat about the things that I've got for sale. These are getting too small, these. I'll do that a bit bigger. I've got for sale on my website, okay? Because not just all the things on my website are for sale. Basically, I make these bouquets how you want them. So it's very difficult to price something when it's personal to that bride. So my bouquets have a starting price, but they're not all the same price. They're all, basically not the same as a normal bouquet where you would just have a price range. So if you're interested in anything at all, get in touch with me and I can sort out a price for you, and we can talk about what you'd like for your day. And or you can create it yourself. So it's entirely up to you. It really is. Okay, so these are the triangles I've got on, and I thought what I'd do is just put some sweets in between to decorate this piece here. If you don't like this, once you've created it, you could just cover it all up. I quite like this. If you don't, that's what you could do. Also, like I said in the last live, you could bring this ribbon over the felt and decorate the top piece. You could do it that way. There's lots of different ways that you can create these bouquets. All of these bouquets that I'm making here, they're all created from absolute scratch, okay? All of them. I make the holder, and the holder is the thing that the decorations go on. I make that myself. I make my flowers. If I do flowers, I make them myself. Decorations, as you can see, I'm doing the decorations now. I make those as well. So everything is made from absolute scratch. So if there's something you want, just let me know and I'll see what I can do for you. Okay, I will. And don't be afraid to be different and do something different for your day if that's what you want. I would have been quite, I don't think in my heart I would have been as happy, neither would my husband, I don't think, if we hadn't have gone down the creating it yourself route, the DIY route, as you call it. So I'm gonna, I'll just do anything for this because there's not many, there's no sweets around the edge now. So I'm just going to, I don't know if that's big enough. That's big enough. Let's see. Yeah, I really love it because you can do so much, you know, you really can if you create your own things. You can change it up whatever you want. And the other thing is, if it's artificial, you don't have to worry about if the flowers, how the flowers are going to be, how fresh they are, and all that sort of stuff. It's all I think I should move this in. I'm sorry, I'm a long way away. Let's move this in a little bit, just a bit more, so you can see a bit more of on. I've been on here for nearly an hour, and I'm saying, let's move this in a bit now, just towards the end, because I've got to be going and having some lunch in a minute. So yeah, we'll do that. I'll just put this here so that it's not too overwhelming when I bring it up to the camera, because I don't have to keep zooming in and out. That's the reason why I didn't bring the camera in. Okay, so I'll just leave that there like that. So yeah, that's basically my story. That really is my story. And we got married. Where did we get married? Why is my mind going blank? We got married near the canal. It'll come to me in a minute. And it was a restaurant that we got married in. We didn't get married in a church. Okay, so that was different as well. I'd like to tell you a bit about that because I keep thinking the packet boat, but that's not it. That's the pub that used to be near it. Oh, that's it. The Water's Edge. There we are. The Water's Edge in Cowley. That's where we got married. Beautiful place, right near the canal. Don't know how I forgot that. It's just my mind just suddenly went blank. What was I going to say? Oh yeah, there's a few things. I don't know if they've changed now. These things might have changed now, but a few. I might actually do a square one for this. Change it up. So you can change things up, you see. And if you look at my video that I've done in the 3D playlist, the recent one, you'll see that I did have to change some of that up because of the materials that I used. Okay, so nothing wrong with that. It just changes, you know, it's up to you how much you change it. I'm going to put that there because I don't want, let's put it there because I don't want too much red in one place. Okay, so I'm just going to glue that on there like that. Okay, where was I? I don't know if things have changed since. I want the green. I'm going to run out of green. Oh, is that the green? Oh, I might have to stop in a minute. I've run out of materials. Let's do that one. Let's do that screen. Oh no, hold on. It's a bit more. Telling a lie, there's a bit more there. Oh no, it's red. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I might have to. I was going to say something. I was going to say. Oh. This is like wedding talk. This is. So that's good, isn't it? Is that good? I think it is. Yeah. So I misunderstood my other half, and I misunderstood everyone in my family So I'm going to just do this. When they said to me, why don't you get married first in a registry office and then have your ceremony in the venue? I didn't understand what they meant, and I was like, no, I don't want to get married in a registry office and then have the ceremony in a different place. And I just misunderstood it completely. I really did. But they were saying that because, see, these rules might have changed by now. Oh, hi there. I can see someone's come on. Hello, is it Lalisa? Hello, and thanks for coming on. Oh, yes. Um, oh, yes. Okay. Yeah, I'm just to explain to you what I'm saying is I'm sort of talking to myself on here. Is it Lalisa? Is that right? I hope that's correct. I'm okay. Yeah, I did get a bit emotional earlier, but I'm all right now. Um, Talking about my wedding, and my wedding was in September, and I misunderstood when my family tried to explain me an easy way to do it to get married, because we wanted to get married somewhere different. We had to have the registry office, the registry people involved, and it would have made it easier if we'd have done the registry first and then done the actual ceremony afterwards. So we could have done the registry office and got married a long time before we had the actual ceremony. It would have, all the legal part would have been done. So that's how it is in the UK. If you join the two together in the UK, this is how it was then anyway in 2017. The registry office tends to make it more difficult for you because you have to do all your documents and everything on the actual day. So that made it more difficult. And I didn't realise that that's what my family was saying. They were saying to do it um, a different way. So I don't know if you can understand what I'm saying. If you can't, well, just ask me and I'll explain again. Um, but if you're in the UK, you might find that useful to know. I don't know. I think they might have changed it up a bit now. You can get married wherever you want. It's just that the registry, the legal people can make it. They did make it not difficult, but it was a bit more awkward because I had to. I'm trying to explain now. Work out the timing for the actual wedding, and part of that was the, the bridesmaids. I wanted it to be traditional, and it was just timing it all right. And if things had been different, it would have been easier. So anyway, yeah, gosh. Anyway, so if you just come on, I'm just creating this bespoke wedding bouquet, and it's a spiral wedding bouquet, Christmas one. And there are videos on this channel um, for tutorials to show you how to create this. I'm just decorating. I'm just doing the last bits of decoration for this because what the process is normally I finish my products and then they go onto the website. So I'm just finishing this off so we can put pictures of this on our website. So if I just zoom out, you'll be able to see what this looks like. Okay, so this is your spiral wedding bouquet. Okay, and like I said, there'll be pictures of this coming soon on here on my website, which is linked below. Okay, so yeah, I have gone into a lot of detail as to what I do and stuff. So if you just come on, you're welcome to have a look back and see what those details are. But yeah, I make bouquets. That's what I do. I make offbeat wedding bouquets for you lovely brides to make to give you a lovely unique day. Okay, so yeah, you might like creating things. I love creating things. That's why I'm here. that's why I'm here. Yeah, I did get a bit emotional earlier, but now I'm all right again now. Right, okay, so I'm just going to do one of these ones. So we're just making these lovely sweets to go to decorate on our bouquet. Yes, I'm okay. So I hope you're well. I hope you're well, Lalisa, and I hope you enjoy watching these videos that I'm making in this live. Um, where are you? Can I ask you where you're watching from? If you're still here, okay. Always let me know where you're watching from if you can, if you want to. That'd be lovely. So I'm just gonna glue that on there. So we're just going around. I'm going to go around the rest of the edge and fill that in on there. And then I'm going to take some photos and put that on my website when I've got rid of all the glue strings. I'll just get rid of all the glue strings first. Right. Just, it would be nice to have, the thing is I've run out of green now, so I will definitely have to go and get some more materials. Let's put some more red ones in here. Should we do another big red one? I have got lots of red, but not as much green. Right. Did I bring that piece of red? Yeah. Oh, there's some here. There's a bit there as well. Yeah, I don't know what happened. I just got a little bit emotional because of Maureen, who made our wedding cake, passed away, and just talking about her made me a little bit emotional. There we are. Okay, so just cut that out. So this is craft foam I'm using. Yeah, so I just got into talking about my family and how my mum is creative and my dad is creative as well, because he used to be a commercial artist. So yeah, that's what he used to do. He's retired now. They're both retired. So yeah. There we go. I couldn't get what I wanted to say out. I don't know why I said all that. There's so much stuff on there that you can listen to now to do with me and why I came to do this channel. Right. I don't want it all to be me. I really don't. It's just how it worked out. You just start talking and you just don't know what you're going to say, do you? You have to be careful what you say, I suppose. Right, so I'm going to put that one there, so it overlaps. It makes it. I think it makes things look a bit more interesting if you can overlap them a little bit. There we are. Yeah. Okay. Right, yeah, just harping back at the past about my wedding. What a lovely day that was. About our wedding. Right, okay, so that is, I think that's as much as I'm going to do on here because I've been chatting way too much about things. Way too much. That's the problem, is once you start talking, it's very difficult to, well, once I start talking, it's very difficult not to share when there's nobody here. Anyway, so this is as far as we've got with this, and I'm really happy with this. I'm going to fill in a little bit more off camera and then that'll be finished, and you'll see that on my website very soon, minus the glue strings. So have a look in the link down the bottom here on the description, and you'll see that on the front page when you go onto my website. Okay, so yeah, if there's anything you're interested in here on this live or any of my other videos, just you can contact me on my contact page on my website. Have a chat with me about your wedding day, and have a free consultation about what you'd like me to create for your wedding day. Also, you can have a look at my playlist, my 3D series playlist, this is on here, and my most recent project will be on there, which is the 3D Christmas Eve wedding bouquet. Okay, and also we have this. I was going to do this one on here, but I didn't get around to doing it. I've got to decorate this as well. And this is the gnome wedding bouquet, Christmas gnome, Halloween Halloween gnome wedding bouquet. This is in the 3D series playlist as well. Okay, and I've got to do some more decorations on this one. So I'm a little bit behind with my decorations, so I might come back and do these. Okay, and because I've got to do some more decoration on the back of here, so this can go on to my website as well. Okay, so yeah, and this is also, yeah, like I said, it was on YouTube, on my channel as well. If you like these designs and you enjoy watching my videos, you're welcome to have a look at my coffee, which the link is down below, where you can put some money, you can contribute towards the materials for these projects. And I'm doing a target. I set a target of £10, so we can save up £10 and put it towards the next project that I'll be doing. So if we get to that £10, I'll put that £10 onto materials in the next project. Okay, so just go into the link below, it's coffee, and help me to reach that target. If you like watching these videos and seeing these designs, that would be lovely. That will help me along a bit. And don't forget, you can comment below and let me know what you think about this live. And you can also subscribe to this channel and get more lives and videos just like this one. Okay, I think that's about it. I don't know if there's anything else I haven't told you about. I think that's it. So I'll give you one more last sneaky peek at this. So this is the most recent project that I've been doing, which is a Christmas Eve wedding bouquet. Have a look at the prototype in the live playlist on my channel. And the first video came out today, so I'll just put that on today, and it's a 3D Christmas Eve wedding bouquet. And I will, if it's not in the 3D playlist, I'll put it in there for you so it's easy for you to find, but it should come up. I would have thought it would come up at the top of my channel. Okay, so yeah, so go along and have a look at that. Thank you for all those people who did join me on this live. I'm sorry if I didn't see your comments. I do look at the comments box, the live chat. I can see one lady has come on, which is lovely. Thank you for joining us. If anyone else did and I didn't reply, I'm sorry. It might just be that I didn't see your comments come up. Okay. So I think that's about it really. So I'm going to love you and leave you, and hopefully I didn't ramble too much about my wedding plans and my family and all that sort of stuff. But yeah, do let me know what you think, and I'll be back again next Wednesday at the same time if no problems arise. And if you have a look in the posts on this channel, I will I'll let you know if there's any change in schedules on there. Okay then, bye bye everyone, and I'll see you again soon. Bye. Thanks for watching.